I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As you already know, I am George Onyibe, simply a society value advocate. I try coming up early morning as usual, but there are one or two issues which I don't want to discuss here. But now I am here. I want us to look at a message I simply titled, "The only way for Nigerians to experience the breakthrough they desire is through consultation that will lead to genuine dialogue." You see, the purpose of this broadcast is simple. I receive several letters on daily basis, right up. People trying to talk me down, people trying to advise me, people trying to appeal, so on and so forth. But two of them caught my attention. And it is important every Nigerian, home and abroad, will understand that not until we are able to understand the importance of consultation, which inevitably or probably will lead to genuine dialogue. We have just started. We can deceive ourselves for all we can. If it's not obvious for you at this moment that no one single tribe can divide Nigeria, and then I think you have a serious problem. The very change we clamor for, no one single tribe can initiate it. Without consultation, not just consultation, the one that will lead to genuine dialogue, we have a long way to go. And one of them told me that we say Nigerian problem started from the Igbo coup. But the Igbo coup was not carried out by Igbo man. It was Chukwumanzogo from Okpanam, Anyoma land. And so he's a Delta State man, a Bendel State man, a Midwestern region man, and automatically a South-South man. Honestly, I am not denying Chukwumanzogo. And I think with other progressive-minded Anyoma people, we take the blame. We acknowledge he made a mistake. And everybody will agree with me that Chukwumanzogo at the end was not proud of what he did. Not considering the scenario that led to whatever they said he did. He unalived himself in the end. They don't tell you how he died. The evidence at our disposal was that Chukwumanzogo, when this confusion started, ran to Igbo people right there in the old Eastern region capital, Enugu. He called Ojukwu and all those idiots that work with Ojukwu and told them, this issue is getting out of hand. I don't think I can bear this burden alone. They told him he was on his own. And when Chukwumanzogo was coming back from Enugu, alongside his driver and his sister, they got in between the boundary of Enugu and Anambra State. He told them he wanted to ease himself. He lighted down from his car, went into the nearby bush, and unalived himself. And that is because there are so many things he did not want to say, so many things he did not want to do. But he discovered ultimately he was used. I'm coming. Nigerian target Igbo coup for two reasons. Number one, when you call us Igbo, we did not argue. And believe me, there is nothing we would love to become more than Igbo as Anyoma people. And so when they say it's Igbo coup and you deny it, you are just helping us to see the errors of our ways. It's okay. We take the blame for him. Anything Nigeria want to do, let them do to us. We are waiting. I'm coming. The second reason why it is tagged Igbo coup was that no Anyoma man benefited from it, but Anyoma people died for it. Go and check 99.9% of the beneficiaries of the supposed Igbo coup. All of them are Igbo people. The Yoruba man, Victor Banjo, that tried to collect his own percentage was unalived by firing squad by Ojukwu. Ifa Jonah, as Igbo man who discovered that no, the nation cannot be built in this form, he was unalived by Ojukwu. Other progressive-minded Igbo people who saw this rubbish spoke up. All of them who were not unalive were placed on house arrest, forbidding them from leaving anything behind 10-degree radius from their house. Only few of them, people like Aseko Babe, were able to escape. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Let me not say he's an accomplice. But what did they do? They went to grant press communique to the BBC and other medias available, telling the whole world that what is happening to Igbo people is self-inflicted injury. Igbo people, this Igbo coup, tell me one Anyoma people that benefited from it. It's a shame. You will not fool anybody this time around. People like Ejike Mbono have to die in their house in Aruchukwu. The betrayal was too much. Forget about the gra-gra. And progressive-minded Igbo people who would have stood on the gap to defend the integrity of the Igbo people, all of them have been intimidated. You can see Alex Oti now. He's trying to win the next election to retain his position. Maybe in future he will be the governor, president of Igbo people. If you know Alex Oti, tell him to remove his body from Nnamdi Kanu matter, because he will not be spared. He's not more righteous than Chukwuma Nsogo. He does not defend Igbo cause more than Achusa. And I can tell all of you insulting me in here, I fought and stood for Biafra more than your fathers. All of you. You people are betrayers. I'm coming. So he's saying, oh, the one should take notice that it's not Igbo. Because of this Igbo coup, Igbos are marginalized. But Igbo people took advantage of it. Reconfigured the Nigeria we have today to Almighty One Nigeria. We were regional. I am from Midwestern region. I have never been part of the Eastern region. And then you are Eastern region. Another is Western region. And then you have the Northern region. It was Igbo man by the virtue of Igbo coup by Midwestern man will now become Almighty One Nigeria. And you want to run. You are not going anywhere. Drop your insult, I'm coming. But for those of you who don't know, you will be weeping as ordinary Igbo man born in this area who don't know anything. He say, yes, they hate us. This is what they are doing to us. Oh, we don't like it. Continue. Continue. It boils down to the next one that made me to bring this broadcast. I try coming up in the morning, but for issue I don't want to see, because since they have learned how to fly without perching, I am learning to shoot without missing. The first thing we soak ourselves into is the ability to improvise. Don't worry about it. Another person wrote to me and said, now that you people don't want Anyoma state, we don't need you again. We are going to Atete, Abi Atata, Abi Adada. But look at the 3 states or whatever they want to give to Igbo people. All of them has to take either Delta state land, Kogi state land, or Akwa Ibom land. Just watch all the state creation. And they were making me to see, as we are talking to you, since Anyoma people don't want to follow us, we will take other our brothers. Anyoma can never be state. It's okay. We rather don't have Anyoma state than for Anyoma we have glamored for over 80 years to be shifted to the southeast. God forbid. Not with this your mentality. Anyoma will never come. We have been asking for Anyoma before the creation of Ebonyi. Now, this is the reason why every genuine Anyoma person, from Eka, Usimiri, Ndokwa, and Anyocha, Enu, and the people, you don't need to feel bad. We don't need that Anyoma. Number one, we need to change that name. Drop that acronym called Anyoma that has been weaponized already. Maybe our stakeholders should begin to think of the name we will use to project what we want. At the end of the day, they are trying to make you feel, oh, they are the one doing you a favor. The Nigerian said, Igbo people said, the only one region need extra state, which is the southeast. And so they wanted to help us by taking our land and giving to Ndi Igbo. It doesn't make sense. They want to carve some part of Edo state, some part of Delta state, and then add it to Ondo State, make it one state, and give it to Southwest. That does not look as if it's only an Yoma state they want to create. And then they want to concord some states from Akwa Ibom, from Kogi State, from Delta State, concord it and give it to Igbo people. Something is not right. We know the game, but let me not digress. So for you to say, oh, it's only one state they want to create, we are waiting. If they like, let them create 100 states. After all, you people destroyed Midwestern region. You people, Wazobia, deliberately destroyed Midwestern region. Old Eastern region has 5 states. They are crying for additional 1. Old Western region have 6 states. They will still get more. Old Northern region has broken into 3 regions. And each of them has minimum of 6 states. But what happened to Midwestern region? You people destroy it. Take part of Old Eastern region, concocted us, and you call us Edo and Delta. And then finally, Bendel State. Automatically, we are South-South. No problem. Anyone you want, no problem. No problem. But then, this is the switch there. Let's assume, based on geopolitical zone, the Igbo people actually need additional 1 state. If this is what they are asking for, it's about dialogue. And people like us will tell those in authority, please do that for them. But where they begin to say this additional state now should be carved from another geopolitical zone and given to them, this is greediness. And we cannot tolerate it. That is where the problem comes in. They want additional state. Let's divide Imo State into 2. We know that only Niger State is bigger than the entire Southeast. Only Edo and Delta State is bigger than the entire Southeast. But the money Southeast receive from the federal government coffer under the guise of allocation, Edo and Delta State does not have it. Niger State does not have it. We have the resources. We don't have it. The Niger Delta supposedly, we are not the only one eating from the Niger Delta, whatever rubbish they call it. Ondo State is collecting from Niger Delta Fund. Abia and Imo State are collecting from Niger Delta. It's only Awosa that is not collecting from. So who is deceiving who here? I'm coming. And so they told me, yeah, we don't want you again. You people should go. You have done well. Thank you. But let me ask you, Igbo Biafra. I knew that is truly Igbo man, if you don't want to reason. You asked for Biafra restoration. You did not get it. Why? There was no consultation. Why Ojukwu was doing gra. We got Biafra. We will destroy Nigeria. Akwa Ibom was begging Nigeria to help them out. River people were asking Nigeria to help them out. Cross River were telling Nigeria, please, we don't want to be here. So why you think you have sense? You are doing gra. No due consultation. Gowon created Cross River State and River State. They dragged them out of the Southeast. There was no consultation. There was no dialogue. Igbo Biafra people dominated other ethnic groups in the Eastern region. Don't you envy Bendel State? Don't you envy Midwestern region? Almost pole to pole are different tribe, different language, different ethnic group. But yet we have no reason to fight each other until Benin people enter. Benin people allow Igbo people to enter them. And today we are hearing Godo Biafra, Akatami Kata Biafra, Benin hate Isha, Isha hate Benin. You people continue, but you are not my concern yet. No issues. When they discover, Ojukwu discover, he couldn't take over the way he thought. He gathered some eminent individuals, personality from Ikwiri, somebody like Ubiwale. He invited somebody from Ogoni, somebody like Ken Saruwiwa. He invited somebody from Ahuda, somebody like Ezediki of Ahuda, and others too numerous to mention. And say, come, we have an issue. Let us settle it. Let's do this Biafra. They told him no. under old Eastern region. We did not benefit anything. We were completely emasculated. The same way Igala in the Eastern region, the same way Idoma in the Eastern region, the same way Akwa Ibom, Ibibio, Efik, Anang in the Eastern region. All of them were marginalized. All of them were emasculated. These people did not agree. So while you were fighting war, River State was created. Cross River State was created. Now, so how could you stand when you have been completely surrounded? Because there is no consultation. And this does not apply to only Igbo Biafra. It applies to the entire Nigerian people. Anything you want to do, you may think you have the power now. Without due consultation that will open up for genuine dialogue, all of you are dreaming. All of you. Forget about that power you think you control. When the deed is done, you will not have the privilege to rewrite the past. Look at the Igbo people now. They are looking for every means to be recognized, to be completely reabsorbed, completely reincorporated. But yet they are failing the basic principle. There was a time Nigeria was dominated 99.9% by Igbo people. When they are supposed to consult people, they took it upon themselves, mesmerized everyone. So if you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are doing it, it will get to you. I like using that language. Everybody go collect. I know most of you don't like it, but that is the basic truth. Now, coming down to the issue of dialogue, consultation, let me tell you how it works. I was a member of IPOB before it was criminalized. You know, in those days, we used to do protest. When they tell us that there is no protest, we refuse. I remember one of those instances. They say no more gathering in Nigeria. If we see you gather, even church people will be arrested. Believe me, we were doing IPOB meeting in many different instances, in between Elimbu and Eneka, then in River State. We had a meeting in my factory. The crowd was enormous. Police rounded us up. I told them not to run. All of us stood our ground. They were watching us. We didn't commit any crime. There was no violence. They didn't shoot us. We finished our meeting and everybody left. Why? The righteous are as bold as a lion. If you say you are righteous, come out and protest now. No, come out and protest. You go collect until the process was compromised. And so, these are some of the things I noticed in IPOB later on for the sake of or benefit of Nigerians to learn. Some of you think you are going to save me. You think you are my helper. You think I need your help. Don't worry. We will know who is helping each other at the end of the day. Number one, as the struggle continued to grow, we got to a stage. IPOB was terrorizing, intimidating, let me use intimidating, every sector in Nigeria. People call me. I didn't prepare. I would have come with some documents to show you. But don't worry, you will get there. And some people started talking to us. Why don't you change this IPOB to political movement? You have the numerical strength. You can pull the shot. Some people advised us, all the contribution that is being made, since the government don't want to develop your place, use the money and begin to develop your place. You can put street light. You can amend road. You can empower people. Some people advised us, now that you people have been able to attend to this level, call for the unification of Igbo people. Create so many advice. Let me not go far. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu on the DOS meeting. What you are seeing is indirect attack from Igbo Biafra people. That is why in recent time I've talked to most of you. I need your support. I need to create a standard podcast studio. All these things you are seeing, cutting, shorting, is Igbo Biafra people. I think they've been able to access some of my platform and they're able to do what they are doing. But I will still undo them. Now, going back to where I was before the hitch came in. We had a DOS meeting. And in this DOS meeting, these were some of the things we said we would do. Let us create a political front. With this political front, we can decide who is the governor of the South-South and the governor of the South-East. We have the number. Everybody was on board. Now the Kanu said, no, we don't work with politicians. Nothing like politicians. If I work with politicians, know that I am a saboteur. We are not in politics. They start talking rubbish. We don't follow politicians. We didn't know he was going behind collecting money from them. Willie Obiano, even Rogers Okorocha, to mention but a few. These are the ones that has come in open deal to tell you that they were paying in Nnamdi Kanu. The same way Gumi is telling you that some of the governors in the north are paying terrorists. Nnamdi Kanu harass all of us, intimidate all of us. No, we don't work with politicians. Tell Alesoti that thing he's looking for, he will get it. He would have been a political machinery. But he wanted to eat the money alone. Governors were giving them money, sponsoring them, paying them. We got to a stage. Uchoka from Efo called Nnamdi Kanu and said, we need to bring in other ethnic groups in the name of this Biafra. You had about 40 states of Biafra. Everybody is Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. I will resign. Take another tribe and put there. After so many times, Nnamdi Kanu refused. But since Uchoka from Efo was pressurizing it, they decide to bring in some people. People like Josephine Erewa, Christelle Khan, Akwa Ibom woman, Josephine Erewa, Urobo Stroki Shekiri. But they only brought in these people to even fight me. They made us to begin to fight ourselves. Ndi Igbo, where is the witches of Masasuchi? Josephine Erewa. Has he not gone? Ndi Igbo, where is Christelle Khan, Akwa Ibom woman? All these people know the truth already. They brought them into DOS. What they were doing, these Igbo Biafra people were doing, they will tell Josephine Erewa, George Enibe do like this. Go and ask Bright to say that it's Chimezie. Blackmailing us. We started fighting ourselves. That was because Nnamdi Kanu cannot outrightly refuse Uchoka from Efo request. But this is where I have to avoid all of them. It didn't work. We say, okay, Nnamdi Kanu has corrupted the whole process. He has built unknown government. He has done this. Let's go to Biafra de facto. We agree, we followed. They made Asare Dokubo vice chancellor. Which post did they give to me? Was it Secretary General? We continue. Before you know, these same Igbo Biafra people, their first assignment was to turn me against Asare. Asare Dokubo was calling me all the time. I want to see you, George. Come to my house, George. Come to my... All of a sudden, he moved. But I know the game. Go and ask Uche Nasebu, the one you call Omiomio. They know the game they are playing. The point is that I avoided Asare Dokubo because I know them very well. But Asare Dokubo is a man of his own principle. And so after Igbo people blackmailed me before Asare, Asare now kept quiet. And I'm watching them. But meanwhile, these people are pretending that they love me. The same way they use Chukwumanzogo. The same way they use Achuse. I am the next one they want to use. By now they would have said, oh, Abo people are the cause of Biafra terrorizing. Oh, Abo people do that. This thunder go fire all of them. When you can consult, when you can create platform for genuine dialogue, you want to look for who to use to achieve your criminality. Let us see how it goes. And I discovered that these people are not sincere people. They know how to think they are cornering me. Some of them came to me. What is there is since Nnamdi Kanu has become this way, let us do Igbo unity. I told them. I say, honestly, I follow Biafra people. But this will not make me to deny the truth. There is a resentment between my people, and Yoma people, and Igbo people. Maybe our father lied to us. Maybe your father lied to you. But there is need for genuine consultation. Go and let's go. Because where I come from, we have king. We are not part of Igbo Nweze. Igbo don't have king. Where I come from, Wamweze fe Wakpanwata. It doesn't work. We need to talk to our king. If the king of my community say they are in, I'm in. If they say they are not in, I am not in. They say it's a good one. Let's start. They call Ikechukwu Guoha. And one idiot that call me rabbi. They say we should go and begin to visit our king. I took them to one king. We had a conversation. The king was happy. And we said we were coming back. We want to let them know. Having told them this thing, they thought that they have access to our king. They boycott me. Now they cannot start blackmailing me, start frustrating me, bring up social media warrior. I know they see the social media warrior. They start visiting our king. Both Asian land, both Benin land, many king. You be Benin man, you never know where we work reach. You be Asian man, Orion man, Esako man, Uromi man. You never know where we work reach. And when they went back to one of the Abo community, I will not mention the name of the community. The king called me and said, your people are here. I said, who are my people? He said, Biafra people now. I said, find out their leader. He told me, Ikechukwu Guoha. I said, they are not my people. Because under normal circumstances, I'm not aware they are coming to visit you. So how would they be my people? They must say, you don't mean it. We ask of you, they say you are on a special assignment. Because that was the line Nandekano was telling them. Because I know what he know. So he was looking for her to destroy me internally. I am open now. Come and destroy me. And I told the man, avoid those people. And the king told them, I will not have any discussion with you people until our son is with you. And already I was having problem with them. For 4 years, all of you idiots insulting me, you didn't know. I wanted them to get sense inside. And they can't come back to me. They cannot start consultation. And then people begin to approach me. Let's do obedient movement. Let's do obedient movement. They were not calling it obedient movement. They call it political participation. But I've seen the end of them. They don't want to do consultation. They want to come through the window. And they are thieves. I refuse. I say no. If we are doing political participation, we can only encourage our people to participate in politics. We will not choose who will become the leader, who we want to represent us. Let the people decide. And since they cannot convince me to vote for Peter Obi and become obedient idiots, they shared money. Go and ask Obidi Obienu. That is where I begin to have problem with Obidi Obienu. Obidi Obienu called the meeting. I don't want to call the name of the people who were in that meeting. They shared money. But Obidi Obienu will pretend it's nothing like Peter Obi and they are fucking obedient movement. They shared money. They didn't give me, but I stole money. One of the people who received the money for data to go and hyper Obi called me and said, we had a meeting. This is what happened. I just said I should tell you. I said, I'm aware. The person is Igbo person. The real Igbo people don't like this rubbish. I never said anything. I'm watching them. Tell Obidi, send this video to Obidi Obienu. I know what they did. Make them respect themselves. We continue. I'm watching them. But I said I will not fight against obedient movement. Watch throughout the time they were making us the obedient movement. I didn't talk. Because I know that any foundation that is laid on falsehood is not going anywhere. The last conversation I have with Uchoka from Efo was, let's unite Igbo. But he was still putting the Igbo Biafra, despite the fact he know the truth. I respect that man. I did not want to see anything. With that is when he was doing his Igbo Biafra, I no put my mouth, I no follow them. Maybe that is where I become his enemy. Because if he does not take care, himself will collect. Oh, Biafra, una no fit talk through. Why not go to promote one atrocity to another? Why not like to follow backyard? Why not want jump window all the time? But But all these things I'm saying, maybe they think I don't know. That is why we are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu. Let him come and run his mouth. All of you do what you want to do. You will drag us to the public when you are done. Criminal-minded people everywhere. I refuse to do Igbo unity because I still stand on my word. Consultation, very important. The first person they started sponsoring was Nnamen. Nnamen here, Nnamen here, Nnamen man, Nnamen man, Nnamen man. Where is Nnamen? Come and carry us and give to your Igbo people now, Yoshi. I didn't flow with Nnamen. They sent Kanebi to come and meet me. Anambra boy, Okozo boy, won't tell me the history of Agbo. I'm from Akomase. Akomase Mwani Ocha. Akomase Mwandi Agbo. I have been there. But it was too late. People like Magnus Oraka, all of them were part of these hooligans, criminals. But they don't want to get sense. We are here. No be this one. Oh my God. Let him open your eye to see the wondrous truth about Nigeria. Then all of a sudden, we begin to see all these gay. They know. That one way there for social media, they say, hey, we know what they know. They know, Njoshi. All of them are mano. The one almighty. Now mano, how then they call them? Tomboy. A bit tom woman. Njoshi. These are the hooligans, racist nuisance. Igbo people or Igbo Biafra people are hiring to tell us our history. It is simple consultation. Now, under this Biafra agitation, you have political machinery, which is the obedient movement. They are still there. You have pressure group now, which is the unknown gunmen, Eastern Security Network. You have the Igbo unification agenda. That is where you have people like Kennedy Nwokuru. You have the people who are creating false narrative destruction of history. That is where you have people like Azon Tambata of Ikwere land, now the leader of a fake wing of Ohaneze Ndigbo. We see all of them. But there was no need. All you need is consultation. Now, let's take the creation of Anyoma, for instance. Anyoma is made up of 4 majorly ethnic groups, more than, but we come in 4 fees. Anyocha, Ndokwa, Eka, and Osimili. Now the Nwokoro, Enugu man, would have come forward for courtesy's sake and said to the Asaba of Asaba, this is what we want to do. How do you see it? They want to give Igbo people 1 state more. Why don't we follow our brothers in the southeast? These are the things we will benefit. You know, have a discussion. I know Asaba of Asaba will say it's a good suggestion. But don't you think you need to let the Obi of Agbo know? Don't you think Obi Efezomo should know? Don't you think this numerous king from the Okwane, Aziz, should know? That is where consultation comes in. I was there when we were doing Biafra. Agbo is Biafra. I don't jump my elders because we respect them where I come from. I went to them in different instances through one of the monarchs. The monarch said, you don't need to be traveling around. I am the one that can summon all of them, which he did. And I was asked to address the monarch in Anyoma land. And having explained to them, I know what we discussed. But these are the triggering issue there. One of them asked me, this thing you are saying, do you know how your king will see it? You know the king was talking, then he will be of Agbo. Have you considered how that man will look at it? Say, my son, we have heard you. They have the right to listen now. We have heard you. They said this Ohaneze Ndigbo you hear about. The first leader of Ohaneze Ndigbo is from Anyoma. Look at the man. He's sitting among us here. He said, if we tell this man to tell you his story under the history of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Ko will catch you. He said, my son, you will not understand. We have heard you. You can go. Some things were said in those meetings. I knew I was swimming in ark, infested in ark. How do I put the grammar? Shark infested water. Already I've seen evidence all around. These people come forward now. Let's have the discussion. They don't want. There were a platform that was called, let us talk to Ijaw people. After all, it's Opigo who gave the name Biafra, who suggested the name Biafra. We went on consultation. We went through, they know, Asoko. We went so many places in Ijaw land. The last bus stop is that we need to have a memorandum of understanding, written document. Today now the Kanu is running. They want to come through back door. All these things ultimately was to bring in, magnify the power of certain ethnic groups across over 13 states in Nigeria. If a Yoruba man will help Igbo people to fight Biafra war, do you think a Yoruba man will not help us fight to restructure Nigeria, which is the ultimate desire of every true Nigeria? But in all of this, Igbo Biafra don't want consultation because they know what they are hiding for. They know what they are running for. And you that don't know anything, Nedi Nwokoro would have made consultation. He did not consult anybody. He was doing one useless house room meeting to one boardroom meeting to one town hall meeting and all this useless meeting. All he's doing is he will share polo, give them 5,000. He will not tell us, the senator, a man who cannot control his wife, want to control me. Thunder, fire, all of honor. This is how I want to sell us. Asaba of Asaba was with them. Technical committee of the technicality. He never knew what was happening. Without our broadcast, Asaba of Asaba will not know what is happening. Obi of Abo will not know what is happening. Obi of Izomo will not know what is happening. None of them will know what is happening. The same way our father keep quiet, we keep quiet. All of a sudden, we will hear one day, pa, 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 and the Asaba will be going to Olo State. You will enter moto from that your location and go to Olu State. Go and ask River State people what their eyes saw in the old Eastern region. Even Senator Akpabio know. If a married Igbo woman, he forgot what he went through during the war. That is his business. No consultation. No question was asked. They are the one on social media deceiving the next generation of our people. Who does that? But this is the end result of it all. Where is Biafra agitation without consultation? You will end on Facebook. Godo Biafra, Agadami Gada Biafra, Ada Biafra, we are declaring for the state of Biafra, I'm here Biafra, South Atlantic State Biafra. South Atlantic State of Biafra is for Yoruba people who become saboteur to Yoruba. Njushi. Because from Yoruba land like Showore, they are the owner of South Atlantic Biafra. Njushi. Without due consultation. Who does that? And where is Biafra? Where is Biafra? And then they move on to obedient movement. Oh, Peter Obi, the candidate. All of you do think, where is obedient? We thought he would have won Tinubu. Now, no get sense. From obedient movement, they move to unification. Oh, we must unite. Equatorial land is Igbo land. Agbo land is Agbo land. Igbo land. Everywhere you Igbo land without consulting. Come and get it. Is it not the sacrifice of earth and water you want? Come and get it. How far now? Now don't they mock us? So now don't reject us. It's a blessing. Reject us. Agbo is Agbo. And Igbo is Igbo. Anyoma is Anyoma. And your Animoma. These people even want to create a similar name. To say now we begin to fight for Animoma. Not Anyoma again. Animoma is capitalized in Olo. In the Oshi. Ooh! Look at everything you're fighting for. Without due consultation, they are all dead on arrival. Look at all of them. From their completed building. We know that thing you know. Let me tell you one truth. You see all those people who are standing in solidarity on the same point with me. They are not doing what they are doing because they knew. They were able to discover that this is what this guy is saying. I know how my people function. Up to today, some of them are still sleeping. You will not understand. That is value. Where I come from, we don't rush into battle. We don't rush into war. When you are fooling yourself, we'll be looking at you. When you are fooling yourself, we'll be looking at you. By the time we remember you, oh, I'm sorry for Johnson at Ibadan. That is where the adage come from. When you call Aboma, oh boy, make we go push this motor now. If all is I got her. You go say, my God, don't tire, Jari. I don't get strength. I beg. But when you see the real need to push the motor, no be you go call him. Simply mean when we are walking on the road and it start raining, start drizzling, we don't run. We just walk. People say, go out of the rain now. That is when we will run out. It's drizzling. We will run out. We don't want small rain to touch us. But while we are waiting for small rain to stop, it refused to stop and start falling heavily. Our man don't hide from heavy rain. That is when we come out. But most of you will not understand. It's embedded in your DNA. Listen to me, Aboma, when it happens to you. It's not your fault. When rain starts this rain, Aboma will look for cover. Small rain. Instead of them to run home for shelter. But meanwhile, while they are waiting for small rain to stop, the small rain now increase. They will enter the rain. But we are not bullies. So how can you work with us when our value is different? Before we tell you are idiot, we have prepared our mind for the consequence. We don't just come out and say, Onyara, Onyantu, Onyiberibe, Onyandurunduru, Iwotele, Iwapamo, Nwoke Shekoburekopo, Onya. We don't do that. When we call you, we mean you, we will prove it to you. So, what are all the rubbish you are doing? And by the time they see that this thing is getting out of Mbumbumini, okay, many days women, look at all of them. I don't even know waiting to talk. Before I talk, then don't talk. And before I talk, then don't talk. Whenever they work in synergy, wait, let's start working in synergy. That thing you are looking for, since you want to be ungrateful, you will get it. But then hold on. What is the purpose of this broadcast? Whatever you want to do in this Nigeria, it doesn't mean if you are Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, or even Igbo Biafra. Consultation is very, very important because all of us have been wounded. Nobody will mesmerize anybody in the nearest future again. Never. We are the one that will choose our battle. We are the ones. And so before you do anything, carry out consultation. Talk to people. You begin to hear things or begin to see your faults. And this consultation, if at the end it leads to genuine dialogue, that is the way to go. That is the only way we can have breakthrough. We have been on Radio Biafra, insulted Hausa Fulani people, insulted Yoruba people. I see my wrong. And I'm truly sorry. I apologize. Despite the fact I feel I am right, it does not mean I am right. And even if I am right, somewhere along the line, somebody needs to take the fall. Igbo people, this is one thing you have to do. Because at the end of the day, and that is why the true wise people, you don't join this group of hooligans. They run across board. We have Yoruba hooligans. We have Igbo hooligans. We have Yoruba hooligans. We have Abo hooligans. That was why when I went to one Yoruba platform, they called them Abe Governor. As a born again, a repented one Nigeria, a former Biafra man, repented to one Nigeria, having known the game they are playing. See Yoruba people, they mumu, they play the game under Abe platform, Abe governor platform. I was trying to tell them, no. You people be calming down. Benin no find Yoruba trouble. Yoruba no find Benin trouble. Now Igbo Biafra the instigator now. Make una be calming down. Some idiot. What do I call them? They in their mind, let's shout and thunder fire all of una. But is it your hatred that drives us? This thing wey una they do now since the in Nigerian independent, una I never open. That thing you are stealing now on the expense of other ethnic group, where will it lead you to? You see, there is something we shouldn't even dream of or pray for. Because if it happens, some of you will not return to this country. Even in 1,000 years. Your children, those your children eating burger and pizza, they will not agree. Even now, they won't even come. But please, for those of us who have not seen an aeroplane before, not to talk of having an international passport, those of us who have never traveled all our life, right here in our village, inside the uncompleted building, Ulubi, Ulogo, we still have faith in Nigeria. We still have faith in Igbo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man, all of you, Nupe man, Gwari man, majority and minority. We are asking you to engage on consultation. It will ultimately give birth to a genuine dialogue. And dialogue is equim lequim. You talk your grievances, I talk my own. We review it. Everybody can say what they have. Ultimately, we can settle the problem. I have problem with the Biafra people of Nnamdi Kanu. All the 99.9% of Igbo people that know I have problem with Nnamdi Kanu, all of them, only one person stood by me. Only one person. Only one person. Till tomorrow morning, he stood by me. There are many anyway, but they are not part of the inner caucus of IPOB. And that is Uche Okafor Mefo, Uche Okafor Mefo, Uche Okafor Mefo, Uche Okafor Mefo. When he saw the game they were playing, he began to write letter. I have 3 different letters he wrote to the DOS of Chicken Edoziem, another idiot. This thing you people are doing is wrong. I still have them. But we prepare the final dancing step. We prepare it for the last. Yoshi. Where is your insult? Almighty insulting people of Nnamdi Kanu. Where is your insult? I have made it part of my beating heart. And so that thing you think you know. And now the Kanu said, don't mind him. He will disappear in 5 minutes. He will fizzle out. More fizzle out. Now he's in Sokoto. Yoshi. Get sense and do consultation. All of you jumping up and down. If you know Alesoti, tell him to be calming down. We will vote for him. Next election, we will vote for him and Tinubu. But if he's trying to say, you go collect. People who don't know your past, then go know him. We go call you out. We're going to stop social media. Or we're going to do the right thing. And this is the problem. No consultation. It depends on the Almighty Nnamdi Kanu. Where is he? Outside Alesoti now, who will come and talk for him? But we know Alesoti just want, let them not call him out. He need a vote for next time. We will vote for you, don't worry. That's why we are telling Tinubu, you see Nnamdi Kanu matter, come out your body. All this Igbo unity, Anyoma creation. Tell them, no give us Anyoma again. If the Anyoma no go dey sasat, no give us again. We no want to sit at home. Because if you give us, now we go dey do sit at home. And I no go pass east, go Lagos again. Because we go dey sit at home. Make we no open record where we no want open. No. Make we no talk story where we no want talk. Past is past. And this tomorrow we want to focus on. And unfortunately or fortunately, today is the future we are waiting for. So anything you want to do, take time, carry out consultation. Believe me, you will get it right in the end. You will know whether to move or not to move. You don't just jump out and lord it over anybody. Who the heck do you think you are? This is where we bring the broadcast to an end. But of course, I must visit the insult on the platform because I love it. I love it. The more they insult me, the more we dig into their hopelessness. I see Sango Thunder Strike. He say, hello, my brother. I greet you, Sango. I hope you are doing well. You see, Sango now move on to say, brother, is Anyoma Igbo? Thunder Strike. Anyoma is not Igbo. Anyoma in the first place is not Igbo language. It does not mean anything in our own dialect. It was simply an acronym. A stand for Anyocha. N stand for Ndokwa. I stand for Eka. Then O stand for Osimili. M stand for movement. A stand for association. Boom! It now have meaning in Igbo dialect. They now say it's Igbo land. We speak Igbo language. But they don't understand us. We are the one that understand them. So who is the original here? But outside that now, let's look at it this way. We have told them some of our descendants are from Yoruba. Some of us migrated or has a lineage from Benin. Some of us are Igala people. Some of us are Ijaw people. And humbly, some of us are Igbo people. But we have moved on. We'll go and look at the art of identity. Even the United Nations respect the decision of any group to choose their own identity. Now, we that have migrated or descended from these ethnic groups I have called for you, we now say we are Nyoma. Why can't Igbo tribe leave us alone? Most especially when we know we did not migrate from Israel. Is that too difficult? They don't want to go to consultation. All these children born along the road, they are the one now telling their father their history. And because their father is enjoying it, they are happy. Have you seen Igbo stakeholder? Have you seen Igbo elder coming to talk this cock and bull story? All those 13 years old, 15 years old, they are the one on social media. They will do fine boy and fine girl, share, like, Ndoshi. And your man is not Igbo. It's Nigeria that even call us Bendel Igbo, Otoro Igbo, Harabaraba Igbo, Obogoborobo Igbo, Igbo. Have we told you? Now we are telling you. Deal with it. Who do I see here? Of course, I see Victoire. You see Sango Strike. Some people trace their origin to Igbo, Igala, Benin. Yes, help me put a jaw there. Let them deal with it now. I see you, Mercy. Good afternoon from here. I'm looking for Igbo Biafra insult. No Igbo Biafra insult here. Because I love their insult. That is all they can do. Who do I see here? Obina, a Boniface. He said, George Onibe, stop crying. The menacing word lately already. Nigeria already know who you are. And even your people know you not as anything, but as Rhino or mockery. I know it. That the oath you took must get you, see you at the dead end of the oath. Oh, it's okay, I love the oath because he's taking care of Nnamdi Kanu already. And whoever you are, Boniface, from your mouth you have declared the judgment of God upon yourself. And there is nothing about me for anybody to know. Nasu Abi. Nothing more, nothing less. Boniface. Nothing more. And even if I have to die now, I'm older than you. I won't talk to you now. Now they cannot that kill Igbo people, betray them, betray Igbo people, kill Igbo people everywhere. It's in Kiri Kiri, Sokoto, Kiri Kiri, Njoshi. You hear that music? Hey. No. The truth we know, we will not hide it. And my Abo people know. And we are in communication. Not just Abo, Osimili, Ndokwa, Anyocha. Let me shock you. 99.9% of what Anyoma people will do on social media, they talk to me. They consult me. But I'm nobody. I don't decide for them. I give them fact and figure. Okono Selesio Bondo, Onyoshi. He's insulting me. I love it. I will bring the next broadcast from there. Oh, you were once IPOB. Did I deny? There was no unknown gunman when we were there. There was no Eastern Security Network when we were there. All of you who were thinking you are coming to fight war, oh yeah, start the war now. Now the Kanu is in Sokoto. Start the war now, since you are ungrateful. No, start the war. It's a shame. Agree Uyi. And for other people who will drop their insult, Igbo Biafra people, I only pity the original Igbo people who will keep you people quiet. Let them keep you quiet, or let them come and make us feel calm. Let's see how it's going to end. And so any ethnic group in Nigeria, you want to do anything, carry out consultation. Hausa consult Yoruba, Yoruba consult Igbo, Igbo people consult all the ethnic groups in Nigeria. And based on the support you have, do that. It will go down well. All those backyard jumping window, it will not work again. Look at Donald Trump just made one statement. All of you are jumping now, kidnapping your mothers and your sister, your brothers everywhere, so that Donald Trump will know that, hey, yes, there's a terrorism in Nigeria. All of you have a nice day. All those people hacking the platform, you know, can't hack them again. Ndi Oshi.